Welcome to the Delaware Mortgage Rate Weekly Mortgage Market Update for the week of April 28, 2014. Hello, I'm John Thomas with Primary Residential Mortgage, here to give you an update. Well, last week was certainly better for Delaware mortgage rates. Mortgage rates did move lower. If you look at the bond chart on the screen, you can see the arrow moving up there. The green candle's going up last week. The bond was able to rally off a level of support. So that's why we recommended floating last Monday. Hopefully you took our advice. So we are going to continue to recommend floating your Delaware mortgage rate to see if the mortgage bond can continue to rally. And it's been rallying on weakness in the stock market. It's been selling off and tensions overseas. So recommend floating Delaware mortgage rate to start the week to see if the bond can continue the rally. Now overseas, big deal is Ukraine. Russia has amassed forces on the border of eastern Ukraine, and in eastern Ukraine itself, pro-Russian separatists have been seizing government buildings and causing a big ruckus there. The Prime Minister of the Ukraine said Russia is trying to start the Third World War. So we'll see. We'll have to monitor those events in that region because they will definitely have an impact on the stock in the bond market. Also, in economic news last week, we saw the weekly initial jobless claims spike higher. It jumped up by 24,000 claims to 329,000 claims for the week. That was up from 305,000 claims the previous week. Now, last week was a holiday week with Easter vacation and stuff like that. So it might explain why the initial jobless claims jumped up if employers didn't have work because of vacation and stuff like that. So we'll have to see how the jobs reports come out this week to get an indication. Then we saw in housing news, new home sales for March 2014 actually dropped 14.5% to only 384,000 sales for March 2014. This was the lowest reading on new home sales since July 2013. And analysts are concerned the housing market, but the factors for the drop in new home sales aren't clear yet. And in contrast to this report, we saw that the new home sale median home price was up a whopping 17.4% from last year at $290,000. So if you have a slowing housing market, you don't expect the median home price to move up, you expect it to move down. So we've got to see what's going on there. Looking for next month's report to see if new home sales can rebound. And then we also had existing home sales come out last week as well for March 2013, and they came out higher than expected at 4.9 million units sold, which was a slight drop from last month by 0.2%, but the median home price on existing home sales was $198,500, which was up 7.9% year over year. So that's good news on existing home sales. Now in the local news, the next free first-time homebuyer seminar is in Newark, Delaware. That is Saturday, May 17th at the Christiana Hilton Hotel from 10 a.m. to noon. You can register for that event by giving us a call in the office at 302-703-0727, or you can register online, www.delawarehomebuyerseminar.com. Look forward to seeing you guys next week.